Welcome back to the Kyyah Savage YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to not care what people think, because why? As in, why should you care? But before we do that, go ahead and subscribe to the Kyyah Savage YouTube channel, like, share, and comment on this video. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so for me, I personally just don't care what people think about me, about what I'm doing with my life, about my career, about who my friends are. I just don't care about people's opinions whatsoever, because it essentially doesn't mean anything to me. It has no impact on my life. But I know for a lot of people, they struggle, and everyone wants to always understand how I got to not caring about what people think, as well as why I don't really care. So I'm gonna get really into that. So first, let's talk about how I became this way, where I don't really care too much about people's opinions, because I used to be one of those people when I was young, maybe 18, 17 and below, where I thought other people's opinions mattered. But essentially I just grew up and got very confident in myself, my abilities, what I'm capable of, and now there's nothing anyone can tell me in this life that I cannot do. They can't tell me I can't do this, or I look this way, or I'm this way. They can't tell me anything about myself, which is why their opinions don't ever affect me. So I think the first thing you have to do is work on really boosting your confidence, work on really believing in yourself, working on understanding your value. So number one is really getting good with your confidence and knowing that you're really that person, okay? So number two is really understanding your value. I think when you know what you offer, or when you know what you can bring to the table, other people's opinions kind of just roll off your back. Because if you know, for example, that you're going to excel in this job that you just got an offer for, but someone comes in and is like, doubts you a little bit and says, are you sure you can do that? Whatever, like, I don't know. Those kind of comments just wouldn't even bother you. You will just continue doing what you're doing and honestly exceeding the expectations of that person. If anything, their negativity and their inner issues will just motivate you to try a little bit. Number three is honestly practice. I had to mentally train myself to block out the opinions of other people. So, you know, when you go on Instagram and someone comments on your picture, or someone comments on your story and it's a little bit negative and it makes you feel not good about yourself, just remember, what does this comment mean? Who is this person to me? And how does this really affect the grand scheme of my life? The chances are it doesn't affect your life. The second chance is, if they're saying something that's not nice, the chances are they're not your friend. So if you don't care about their opinion, or they're not like of high priority in your life, it doesn't matter. Basically, you know, just practicing and training your mind to kind of ignore things that just don't mean anything, or you could laugh it off. I've gotten so good at laughing at commentary, and I laugh at myself because I know I'm a little quirky. I know I have a lot of energy. I know I talk a lot. I know I'm a little lanky, but I mean, I just don't care. And these are all things that I point out before anybody else really can. So number three is definitely training your mind and practicing to just not care. Okay, and number four, the very last one, is always remember that negative comments that you receive, something that someone says to you that you don't like, that doesn't make you feel good about yourself, sometimes it's not about you, it's about them and what they're going through. They'll project their own issues onto you. So if someone says, oh, why did you wear that shirt? It's so ugly, or I don't think you really did a good job with this assignment, or whatever negative situations, often it has absolutely nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So sometimes when I receive comments like that, I just either ignore them, I listen to the person and then proceed with my day, or I'll comment back and say, you know, I hope you're having a better day. You know, just remember that a lot of times all these negative comments have nothing to do with you. Stay true to yourself, work on your confidence, and, you know, keep doing what you want to do, because it's your life and other people's opinions have no bearing on your life whatsoever. Those are the top four things to just help you stop caring about what other people think. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys.